Stream Elements says, Scorpwana is now live.
Bitch, why is that so loud?
Streaming Star Trek Online. Star Trek Online, most boring of them all / rating disabled, October 12th, 2022.
2022. 2022. Here we go. Here we go again. Doing the same damn thing every day that we do. Every day. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to me, you, thus we. Not really. It's not my birthday. Ha 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 ha. Happy Belch Day to you, burp. It is October the 12th. It is one day before the Halloween thing happens for Stowe. We'll be doing Bonniekin again. Bonniekin, I see you. Bonniekin, I see you. Binakayan. Bayanakayan. Are you like standing there for no reason or what? Burp derp derp. Derp derp. Derp derp. Derp derp derp. Where is enemy? Their enemy is enemy. That is me. There's enemy. There she goes again. Busty cracky shit. Crust. Butt crust. Butt crust. Butt crust. Butt crust. Already got one of the Endeavors. That was last turn more night. After I jumped back into the game and went in as Gary and did the icing for him so he can get some more marks and shit and some more dilithium. And in the process, did the first Endeavor, which was, I think, phaser damage. So that got taken care of. This one, the next one, defeat Tholians on Nukara, Kara, whatever. Defeat Gorn on Nimbus. That'll be fun. Starting the stream early because I was off today, and I have to wrap it up early as well because I have to go to bed early so I can get up early in the morning and go to not a doctor, but a doctor's visit to get prescription refills for my medication. Ugh. Such a pain in the ass to have to do that shit. They'll just ask, like, how you been doing? You lie and say, I've been doing good. Just need a refill. Thank you. This reminds me, I need to print out my blood pressure levels, whatever I have on a sheet, so that I can have them ready for them. If I can even do that. This new printer, I don't know. I may have to set it up and all that bullshit. Don't want to have to do that. Boring kind of shit. Boring. Oh, hello there, Eknar. Oh, hi there. No one else can heal my pain. Dude. day wasted by doing nothing. Just a perfect day. Drink sangria in the park. And then later, when it gets dark, we go home. Just a perfect day. Feed animals at the zoo. And then later, a movie too, and then home. What are you? Discovery, unlikely, and alliances box? Really? Did not know that was a thing. I'm gonna lay an egg. You know to run down that way, don't you? It's smarter than the average player. If we get 3 more, we have 40, so that'd be more dilithium. Dilithium. Maybe this will take care of it. So they usually go 2x2s. Yep. There we are. There are we. There are we. Not there we are, but there are we. Run your little legs off. Ah. 10 seconds, okay. Oh, I won't be afraid. Oh, I won't shed a tear. Shed a tear. As you sit toi en tête. So darling, darling, sit on your head. Here we go again. Borsville, USA. Borsville, USA. Okay. Bum 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 bum. Diplomatic and trading mostly, right? What was that? Recruitment, duh. Well, that's always going to be a hard one anyway. Okay, okay, Yogi Bear. Okay, okay, no hair. Boom. Click on that. Click on that. Alright. And there. Right there. Right there. And right there. Colonial development. It had to probably go up yonder. Up yonder! I come from a land way up yonder. Let's beam up to ship to get some more. Already busting a sweat and it's not even hot where I'm at. Oh boy. Oh boy. Diplomatic. Diplomatic. The window to the wall. Bound is female fall. It's 23. Okay, that'll be a long time before that gets going on. Because I'm not about to spend money on that shit there. On that shit right there. Ooh, there's recruitment though. Look at that. How much is that there? Okay. 207's not bad. Recruit. Recruit. Hey, Captain Recruit. With the help of Arcana Loath today, I got a version of Minecraft 1.19.2 installed and working at an average of 60 frames per second. I can't play the official launcher version because it goes to 16 frames a second. For what reason? Who the hell knows? It's that update ever since they came out with that shit. You know, the height update. I was doing fine without it. Oh, they gotta make it height. We're gonna make it taller. Make it deeper. So the more... Ugh, God, I just belched and have some like acid to come up with it. So, the more blocks equals less frame rate for me. And when trying to move forward, it jumps down even lower than that. It would spike about maybe 30 frames per second every so often, but as soon as I turn around, I go down to 16 and then just kind of like stall out. Boom. Just so strange. Like any other previous version, like maybe 1.17 point whatever off of that shit, played fine. As soon as they made that little hills, mountains, and bullshit update, whenever it added more blocks, I guess that's what killed it. Cause I can give it like a flat terrain on 1.19.2 and it's fine. You add in more blocks, so more shit, that's when it starts slowing it down. I definitely need to make a new computer. But I never will. No one else can feel here in my pain. Kaboom! Oh, there's somebody else over here. Okay, that's what's confusing me. Don't worry, I got this. Doesn't have this. Where is your crew at? Your bridge officers. You don't have any bridge officers. Where the hell's the bridge officers? Are you guys? Are you guys? I love the way it echoes. Hey, Riz. What's happening this evening? Yeah, run over and get the little orbs, bitch. Okay, fuck. Fire truck. Ooh. Did I not be drinking rum? Boop.
Romeo India Zulu says, not much, just gathering all my dilly to see how much Zen I can get.
Ah, you're going back after some Zen again. Nice. Dilly. Anything in particular that struck you now that you want to get? That you got a code or anything? That code is the Bashir code, right? The medical one because of COVID. COVID, rawhide. Kick them down, pull them up, raw finger. The promotions, Medical care workers salute bundle. Medical tribute, is that the one?
Romeo India Zulu says, well, I think I'm set for now. So maybe like I'm not sure to be honest. But if I start now I will be ready for the next awesome drop.
That's right. So I always said, like, you know, whatever dilithium you got, and since y'all's market for the Zen is lower, and still maintaining that like a, you know, a steady, not increasing too much, you know, I say go for it as much as you can. Farm the hell out of that dilithium, get that Zen. That way whenever something comes up, you got it.
Romeo India Zulu says, the one I got FR9M, the code was the new 3-pack ship and T6 token. The one with the Bosman, I believe.
Oh wow. 3-pack ship. Oh, I thought it was that medical one. That's pretty damn awesome. Awesome sauce. Awesome sauce. It's amazing they could just have these codes available whenever they feel like it. Why don't they just do that more often for like console and stuff? They totally could. They totally could. Change instance? Yeah.
Romeo India Zulu says, ha 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 ha.
Ha 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 ha. Tee hee. Giggle giggle. Snarl. Let's run. Run, run, Rudolph. Santa's gotta make it to town. Buh, buh, buh.
Romeo India Zulu says, and it's only half over.
Only half over. So it's like throughout the week, right? So today was like hump day for it because it's Wednesday. Is it just going to continue till Friday? There she goes again. Reaching through my brain. You don't have to say.
Romeo India Zulu says, pretty much.
Okay, Sunday.
Through Sunday, I think.
Nice. You're going to try to get some more codes, though, depending on what they are? Do they tell you what the code is, or do they just say, here's a code?
We're gonna need some help in here.
Romeo India Zulu says, no, I don't want more. Other player out there can win some. I got like 3 or 4 already.
Nice.
No need to be greedy. But then again, it is a contest, it's not like I'm begging.
Right.
But yes, they do announce what the code is for.
So the Elite Starter Pack codes, have you decided like which character you're going to put the slots on, at least?
Romeo India Zulu says, not yet.
You probably keep a better inventory than I do, though. In fact, I know you do. After watching your streams and stuff like that, you definitely take care of your inventory. Somebody like me, I need all the space I can get. No one else can heal my pain, and I just can't contain. This feeling that remains. Do 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 do. Is it like 36 slots? Something like that. I woke up so late. I could so take a nap and so sleep forever. Nah. Whoop, 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 whoop. 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 Whoop, whoop,
Romeo India Zulu says, I keep stuff for like DOF missions, like the provisions and such. But loot drops? That's EC. It would be different if we had a choice to pick it up or not.
Right. That sucks though that you have to pick it up. But at least you get rid of it fast though. Me, I'd probably be playing around and playing completely, and just forget all about it during, and then it would say inventory full and be like, why? Forget all about it. Because I'm like that. I forget shit all the time. All the time, y'all. Come on, Red Alert, go away. Okay. Q. Rockin' Robin, tweet, tweedly, rockin' Robin, tweet, tweedly. Go walkin' Robin, cause I'm really going to walk tonight. That's right. I wanted you to shoot me so it'd make me run faster.
I'll allow it.
You'll allow it. There's like 50 something of those things. I found a YouTube video where someone, I think they're from the video game that I didn't know existed.
Romeo India Zulu says, 50.
Yeah.
LOL.
Let's see. I forget exactly the amount. Oh, it's got 72 sounds. Never mind. Oh, I was off 20, so. But it's like someone must have taken the sounds of just him from a video game and made like a one long sound of it, and I just chopped it up into bits and stuff and named it. I can play with it too. Let me turn off the thing. Set CD false. Just have to wait for the cooldown to go away.
Romeo India Zulu says, ready for the event tomorrow?
I'm as ready as I'm ever gonna be. I totally remember like what to do during the running around thing. Are they just gonna have it where it's just the Bonnekin one? Are we gonna have choices? Or is it gonna be just two choices, space or ground of whatever's gonna be space? What was the last one like? I can't remember the space part of it. I just remember the castle or something and running around in there, solving mysteries, saying jinkies. Like.
Romeo India Zulu says, Kale said in someone's stream, after the raid, and not directly towards us console players but just out there for us to hear, they are aware of the disconnect issues. But when the patch will come. Romeo India Zulu says, in a couple patrols I saw.
Oh. Oh, the disconnect, they're aware that the game is disconnecting randomly. They can't figure it out. They need to figure it out or out there. Almost sick Roy D. Mercer on their ass.
Damnedest thing I've seen, too.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't been having any kind of disconnect problems, but I know that y'all have on the console. And it could be the Xbox servers doing that too. Some sort of crazy thing with Microsoft or whatever. Or a patch for the game could randomly be hitting something, because from what I was watching when you were playing with Judas, you know, just like switching maps was causing it to disconnect. And that's happened on here before too. And then they kept just like throwing out some patches and finally got it right or whatever. So evidently they must have patched something and broke something.
Romeo India Zulu says, I'm sure they can. But they seem to be pretty busy this week. If the reward was for something great like the mega campaign, my temper would get the better of me. But just this?
Nah.
I can deal with it.
Nice. Yeah, it's just there's really nothing like that I even want from the event that's happened. They're going to happen tomorrow. I mean, I could care less about turning into a cat. About all the little tiny things that they give out on there. Son of a bitch. That's what takes me off this damn.
Romeo India Zulu says, the console seems okay.
I don't even know what that's going to be. I hadn't kept up with none of that. I probably won't even use it anyway.
Communist says, hello there.
Hello there. But I don't even know like what it does. Shit. That is so annoying.
Avatar Continuum says, General Kenobi.
General Kenobi, I choose you. General.
Romeo India Zulu
Hello,
says,
Avatar Continuum.
It traps your enemy in a box of fire or something.
So is it like a module or an actual like space console? Yes, attack them. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, attack. Yes, yes, yes. Attack, Nomad, attack, boy. Oh, well, that worked. That's nice. Damn. Command center. Troops inbound, Captain.
Romeo India Zulu says, I can look it up, but I was under the impression it is a console you had to slot on your ship.
So you put it on your ship and...
Communist says, Avatar, smiley face.
Avatar.
Avatar Continuum says, greetings, been lurking for a while, didn't plan on saying anything, but it's an unwritten rule that if someone says hello there, you must respond with General Kenobi.
Hello there. Or... hello there. Or that. General. Generic. Well, yeah, if it's console, I just, what would it do besides it? Is it tactical, universal? I would think universal. That way it can be used, like, somewhere and just set wherever. I don't know. I'm kind of weary about just consoles in general, because I don't know what they do, really. I know they boost things and help you with this and all that kind of stuff, but I don't know how to put that in my head to say, okay, use this, this, or that. Because I'm tarded.
I'm retarded?
Do 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 do.
Romeo India Zulu says, JK.
Dude, I find it fun. Do it. Yeah, I don't mind that at all. It's fun as shit.
Captain to Enterprise. Before I put you in the brig, there's a little something I owe you.
Damn it, Jim, what the hell is the matter with you?
Consider that an order.
Did you enjoy it, Captain?
Believe me, Mr. Spock, it was painful. In more ways than one.
Fascinating. Pure energy. Pure thought. Totally incorporeal. Not life as we know it at all.
I'll allow it.
Oh, well, we could do the search thing since it does work again now.
Pyro Communist says, so Avatar you well?
3, 2, 1. Earth below us, drifting, falling. Damn, I didn't know that I had that many. Oh, son of a bitch! I'm so sorry for you for that. Okay, there's your choices of Get It On or whatever from Mills Lane.
Get it on before I do something drastic. Okay, fellas, let's get it on!
Avatar Continuum says, doing well, trying to split my time between STO and web design work. How's everybody else doing?
Everyone's doing
Romeo
great.
India Zulu says, rolling underscore on underscore the underscore floor underscore laughing.
So now we have a referee when something happens.
They're really gonna get it on now.
Mills Lane. Dude, I didn't even know there was like
Romeo
a
India
celebrity
Zulu says, I'm doing well. Thank you for
deathmatch
asking.
game. Yeah, we're doing good. How about yourself there? Oh yeah, you already said doing well. Dude, I'm not reading. I'm sorry. Web design. That's pretty awesome. Anything in particular you like to do on the
Avatar
web?
Continuum says, haven't watched Celebrity Deathmatch for over a decade.
Yeah. I didn't know there was a video game until recently. Till yesterday. I thought I had remembered one, but I wasn't sure. But, yeah. That show was awesome. You know how to
Romeo India Zulu says, didn't they bring it back for a little bit?
I want to say you're right about that.
Avatar Continuum says, just updating my Avatar website, over 30,000 avatars from movies, TV shows, games, etc. Fair few Star Trek avatars too.
Oh, wow. Now, when you say avatars, do you mean like just like a certain sized image, a picture of like a character from something, or do you mean like a full-fledged, like even in 3D or something like that, like for virtual stuff? Or 30,000 though, that's a lot. Wow.
Pyro Communist says, if Core was in here he would be accusing Avatar of being a alt of mine.
I guess.
Avatar Continuum says, just basic images you can put next to your name on Discord, forums, etc.
That's pretty cool. That's a whole lot to choose from, too. Do you charge people for that? Like, if they want to use one or not? Like, do they buy them from you?
Avatar Continuum says, been running it since 2008, an out-of-control hobby.
An obsessive compulsive hobby. That's what I call them. It's a pretty cool one, though. And that's quite a collection. Made sure I didn't get there.
Pyro Communist says, apparently every random person who comes in here must be a alt of mine because I must have no life and I must be sad. Avatar Continuum says, nope, just take screenshots of everything I watch and play, edit them into images and upload them for anyone to use.
Well, that's pretty cool. So free to use, that's pretty nice. I don't know, he's just suspicious. It's okay to be suspicious, though. Of anything in particular. Just always ignore it. I ignore it, a lot of things. I am the ignored and the ignorer. But now we have a referee, damn it.
Pyro Communist says, you know what I need? Cake.
Whatever you do, if you have, well, you're over there, so you probably don't have that name, the brand that we have over here called Tasty Cake. They make like little cupcakes. They're an offshoot of a name brand called Hostess and stuff that are their own brand or whatever. They little powdered sugar donuts and little pecan, whatever you want to call them, swirlies and little cakes of sorts.
Avatar
honey buns.
Continuum says, can it really be that tasty if it has to single that out specifically?
That's just what they call it. The name of the company is called Tasty Cake. And they do like the little snacks, or whatever, like, the swirl things, little brownies, just little pastry junk cakes or whatever. But they also have like the little pies that aren't actual round pies, but they're the ones
Romeo India Zulu says, ho-hos.
Yes, there's some. Yeah, they do those, and hose. They do hose. But they have like the little pies that have the filling inside of it and the crust is on the outside, folded over kind of thing. And I had a lemon one the other day, and I didn't think nothing of it being bad or anything like that. It was in date and everything. Next day I go to work because I work in retail. Next time I go to work, the whole box of them are behind the counter, and they got a note on them, recalled. And I was like, wait a minute, why are they recalled? I just had one of those yesterday. So I looked into it, and some of the Tasty Cake pastry foods or whatnot have pieces of wire in them. So the whole joke that we had so far was people are getting ready for Halloween, in the company. Instead of like putting razor blades or something in there, they're putting razor wire. I don't know. That's a joke. It didn't work.
Romeo India Zulu says, they was your shot to take a few days off, man.
Right? Because I even showed him, I had bought a bottle of water that I left up there, but I put the receipt around the water. And I picked up the bottle of water, and I said, see, there's where I purchased it, right there. I don't know. There probably wasn't anything wrong, but it was out of the same lot number. Like, whenever something goes on recall, it'll have it like where there's on the back of most packages you'll see LOT, which is the lot number that came out of it, and it matched that lot number. I could have probably done that, but I'm always feeling like uneasy and sick and bullshit half the time anyway when I'm at work or living in general. So I didn't think nothing of it being like bad or anything. And plus, if it's metal wire, well, we'll just digest that anyway, you know? You need a little iron in your diet. It's a little copper wiring, if it's copper wiring. It's not like it's going to hurt you. Well, I guess it would if it's like a long, lengthy, and jabby and stuff going down could probably like puncture holes or shit, but your stomach acid usually will take care of most of that, depending on how you eat it. And, you know, you eat and drink something behind it, it'll go down. It's just stomach acid dissolve. Boom, there it goes. I mean, hell, if that were the case, nobody would ever eat cereal. Because cereal's got iron filings in it, like actual iron.
Romeo India Zulu says, Simpsons had an episode where Bart ate Jagged O's.
Jagged O's? Is it like supposed to be SpaghettiOs?
Goddamn right.
Hello, Murdochs. Jagged O's. I was like that episode of...
Fuck outta here.
I like that episode where Bart's like, man, my bones feel brittle.
Says, now like cereal with tiny saw blades.
Jagged O's. Oh, okay. Okay, like some, maybe like a Cheerio, but jagged saw blades. That's funny. But they had that one episode of The Simpsons where they were in the cafeteria at the school, and Bart's like, man, my bones sure feel brittle. And he turns the milk around, it says malk on it. So it's not real milk. Oh, Jagged O's. It was funny. There's a lot of stuff that we intake anyway. I mean, what's metal wire? What kind of harm could that do? Other than cut you up real good inside. If it's razor wire, that's
Romeo
different.
India Zulu says, can't even do Admiralty without a DC.
Now that sucks. That does suck.
Murdoch says, spiced semen cakes.
Spiced semen cakes.
Romeo India Zulu says, it be like dat sometime.
Okay, ladies, let's get it on.
Communist says, I was once a seaman.
Way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises early in the morning. A seaman. What would you do with a drunken sailor? Well, that sucks. It's like anytime you just go to the wrong screen, it seems like it just wants to disconnect you. That's stupid. They need to fix that shit.
Murdoch says,
you know what you can
could
buy?
add a pirate
swift kick in the ass. Out of here! Message deleted. Suck it. Get shit on, noob.
Pirate arr. Yeah.
Murdoch says, Acker.
Acker. Get it? Like Curly.
Murdoch says, Yar. Scorpwana says, Yer. Pyro Communist says, get good scrub. Murdoch says, Yer.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't even... Did I look over here? Yeah, I did. Okay, good. O'Neill. Oh, far, oh, wherever you are. The truffle shuffle. I always want to play that one for some reason. Out of it being random, 6 videos, it picks the first one every time. It's like, is this random? Yes, that's good. You did good, Python. You did good. He sneezes every time. He's trying to get a turd out. Link, are you okay?
Romeo India Zulu says, Streamlabs be fucking up lately.
Streamlabs be fucking did a flush without it flushing. What the hell? And it's not even supposed to do something like that. Like, I have it scheduled on a timer where, like, the flush is supposed to happen, well, anywhere between 2 hours in or something like that. If it finds that there's so much being talked about, it does flush, but it seems like it wants to do it whenever it feels like it now. Now, the ones that say, like, hate what you see or whatever, those are on, like, a certain timer for every 45 or 35 minutes, or supposed to be, but they end up doing whatever they want. I have a lot of other things that Streamlabs is supposed to say, but it never says them at all through the whole thing. And they're scheduled to, like, go off, like, 20 to 10 minutes or whatever after starting. And they never do. So it just does whatever it wants to these days. I've got it screwed up so much. Hell.
What's that, Beverly? You want Wesley to watch? Make it so.
Make it so, number one. Engage! And during the middle of that...
There are 4 lights!
That's at the edge of climax right there is what that is. There are 4 lights.
Romeo India Zulu says, there are 4 babies.
There are 4 babies. And they're all twins. What's that, Beverly? Tilk, who you fighting there, buddy? You gonna be alright there, Tilk? Okay. In a day. More.
Pyro Communist says, I'm bored.
You bored? Well, that's the name of the stream. Boring. I'm boring. So boring. And I'm trying to get all this done. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, Yankee Doodle went to town.
Why, certainly.
Turn around and look at what you see. Nice.
Murdoch says, squeal like a pig scorp, entertain us.
Squeal, boy, squeal. Entertain us, here we are now. Pop up, there we go. Bleh. Whoop.
Meanwhile,
every time I turn on Streamlabs OBS to start this up, it plays one of those time card things just automatically for some reason, and it'll play my the Hadouken thing. It'll have like Ryu, whatever you want to call him. He'll come out on the screen and go Hadouken, and it'll go meanwhile. Like, why? I am still working on the cartoon version of that, and it is so tricky to put into 3D because if you look at the logo of either Autobots or Decepticons, the way the 3D looks drawn, it's not 100% correct if you were to make it in 3D for real. So you have to kind of cheat. You gotta cheat a little bit here. You gotta put your finger up your ass and call yourself Shirley. Finger up the ass. Men call it macaroni. Yank my doodle, keep it up. Yank my doodle dandy. Yank my doodle. Yank. I'm the music and the step and then I grab my hand. Yeah. Okay. Today, whenever they had all those streams going on, and I was in Discord talking to a few of everybody, Riz being one of them, and Arcana Loath and all that. We were talking.
Just Call McCower has resubscribed.
Get over here!
For 3 months. Murdoch says, what does that even mean? If you put your finger up your ass and call yourself Shirley, you feel like a woman?
Yes,
oh right, I forgot to ask you something last night, and now I'm not really worried about it at the moment or whatever and stuff.
Oh? You're not worried about it? I don't worry about things. I over-worry. I worry about everything, not just some things. Thanks for the sub again. No, you don't have to do that. If I could turn off subbing, I would.
Bend over.
Okay, bend over. Stuck his finger up his ass. But, you know, they had those streams today with Cryptic Studios. I did not really watch a lot of that. I watched like maybe a minute. I was like, nah, this is
Just Call McCower says, I'll stop subbing when you enable rating. Arcane has resubscribed.
Get over here!
For 6 months.
Damn it.
Murdoch has resubscribed. Prime. For 2 months.
Get over here!
Son of a bitch. What was that? It doesn't say. Subscribe.
Just Call McCower says, Hype Train.
No, it can't be.
Just Call McCower says, Choo Choo.
It can't be a hype train. I don't see a hype train. Okay, I do see a hype train. Never mind. That needs to go away. I don't like hype trains. I'm gonna disable hype trains. And then like dude Greebog, I went to one of his streams today, and he went on to somebody else, and there was some sort of doctor lady that is does the medical stuff for Star Trek Discovery. I guess she's a real doctor or something in real life, and she's the one that they consult about with this, and this. I'm thinking it's just a made-up sci-fi show. Who cares about real medicine when it comes to that? But I guess they have a thing about that. Not too sure. Mind the music and the step, and then the both behind. Y'all just wasted a sub with Prime. How does that make you feel? Trying to hurry this along because I have to go to bed early. Because I have to get up early for a doctor's appointment. Let's get medication refilled. Yay.
Just Call Makor says, just because you say it is a waste doesn't actually mean it is.
But I think
Murdoch
so.
says, Hindro clown, Hindro clown, Hindro clown, Hindro clown, Hindro clown. Murdoch says, Hindro you, Hindro you, Hindro you, Hindro you, Hindro you.
Hindro you? Hindro. What is a Hindro? Who is Hindro? And why are they? Where are my people at? God, come on, guys. Come on, you two idiots. Let's go this way here.
Murdoch says, Julian 35 no dog pooping spin Julian 35 no dog pooping FOREVER Julian 35 no dog pooping spin Julian 35 no dog pooping FOREVER Julian 35 no dog pooping spin.
No dog pooping, that's funny. I like no dog pooping. No dog pooping. Dog poop, yay. The fresh smell of dog shit. That's what I want to wake up to every morning.
Arcanoloth says, I feel like we have been over this before.
Hey, what are y'all doing over here? I caught you.
Arcanoloth says, the Great Bald One already has that prime money.
The Great Bald One.
Murdoch says, KNLGHT hyping KNLGHT raging KNLGHT alien rip KNLGHT let's rock KNLGHT WTF KNLGHT gamey overman. Arcanoloth says, but we can claw back part of that by subbing to Scorp. Just Call Makor says, $50 Twitch payouts are finally enabled for affiliates in the USA. Now I can finally collect that $80 I've been sitting on for 4 years.
From back when you used to stream. $80. Yay! So if you've made $50 back then, you'd get that payout. That's interesting. Oh boy, it was sunny a moment ago. Now it's pouring. I think I'll go to the park, which it's, I was at the park, but I'm gonna go this way through the park. Mr. Sandman, give me some beans. Bum 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 bum.
Just Call Makor says, yeah, you had to have a minimum payout of $100, but before I got shitty internet I made it to $80-ish.
It's a $80-ish.
$80-ish.
That's pretty impressive, though. And how long did it take you to get there, though, to that much? Cool. We're doing awesome against this thing. Awesome. There's somebody else here, isn't there?
All 3 silos are under Allied control. Excellent work.
Just Call Makor says, probably 6 or so months.
Damn, that is not bad. I thought I heard it thundering in the game. Unless that was outside. Everybody do the Michigan rag. Let's see, I've been doing this like for over a year now. twatch.tv to watch. Ooh, that is thunder.
Just Call Makor
Sweet.
says, it has been raining here all the day.
All day long. Oh yeah. Well, I haven't been outside, so I don't know like what it's been doing. Let's see. Where do you go to see like stuff or something? Video player.
Romeo India Zulu
settings.
says, hasn't rained here in like a week.
Dude, that's unusual for y'all, isn't it? Since you live so far up there, I would figure like, I think of like, say, the Seattle area as just being wet all the time. Deep inner fart. You know you farted a lot when you farted on the inside. I don't even see where this thing is. Like, the monetary part of the stream. I don't even go on this, so I don't know where to look for that. Affiliate, I guess. I have no clue. Viewer rewards, stream tool, charity, extensions, creator camp, safety center. Safety center. The fuck is that? Insights, channel analytic something, stream summary, achievements, community, roles manager, activity, follower list, content, clips, settings, stream, channel, moderation, survey. I don't care about a survey. Then they have affiliate one that's just that. Uh-oh.
Romeo India Zulu says, it'll start soon, you can almost feel it. But once it starts, it'll keep going till like April.
My uninterruptible power
Murdoch
supply
says,
just kicked on.
We got a pizza place here called Mod Pizza. It's a chain. They
Is
make
it
a cauliflower crust that is better than break. It's amazing and it's so much better for you. My pizza came with red sauce, spinach, basil, mozzarella, Asiago, parmesan, pepperoni, salami, wild sausage, bacon, ground beef, mushrooms, black olives, green peppers, roasted garlic and diced tomatoes. Freaking badass.
Wow, this is like how big of a
says,
pizza?
Had a storm pass over here earlier. I got back from class and had a walk before it hit. Having an IPA now. Romeo India Zulu says, we got that brand up here too, haven't tried it though. Just Call Makora says, I am a simple man. Put pepperoni and sausage on a pizza and I am satisfied.
Satisfaction.
Says, 11-inch, I ate the whole thing, perfect size, couldn't eat another bite if I tried.
Oh, that's pretty awesome. And that tastes tasty. I'd like pizza. Pizza good. I'm more simpler than you are. I'll just eat the bottom of it without even eating anything
Murdoch
on top.
Says, the thing is, with Mod Pizza all the add-ons are free.
Mod Pizza. So it's just like a pizza crust, and you get to choose whatever you want on it, and that's it, huh? There's a set price.
Murdoch says, yup.
Nice. Round these parts here, they got Hunt's Brothers Pizza at them convenience stores. Yeah. Whenever they get the pizzas in, they're all like just frozen with the default sauce and cheese, and then they add whatever toppings to it and then throw it in the oven, and then they sell each slice for like $4.99 a slice. It's like a slice is, if you can imagine, let's see how big this pizza would be.
Just Call Makora says, I was a fan of Sam's Club pizza when I still ate cheese. Kick-ass pizza for $8.
$8. I'd say this pizza is bigger than 12. Maybe 14 inches round diameter.
Murdoch says, and the cauliflower crust is amazing. Way better than anything you will find at the grocery store. It is both soft and chewy in the center but a little crusty on outside.
Gross. But each slice is like they cut a fourth of the pizza, and that's a slice. It's okay whenever it's fresh cooked, but if you've like just, if it's been like 30 minutes, it ain't worth eating. And we get one of those every damn week.
1,300 Zen today. 3,170 total.
Holy
minus
shit.
the 55 I had before I began.
Holy shit, Riz. That's awesome. You'll be able to afford all sorts of stuff. That's more than I got.
Just Call Makor says, shut up.
Shut.
Just Call Makor says, grab a brush. Just Call Makor says, and put on. Romeo India Zulu says, not 5,500 mind you, just 55.
55.
Just Call Makor says, a little makeup.
Put on a little makeup. What? Damn these things. Today, when I woke up at 3:30 today, p.m., my mom had already like cooked stuff for them in there, and there was a little bit left over for me, so I just grabbed some what it was
Just
left.
Call Makor says, it is a System of a Down song.
System of the Down. System of the Damned. System of the Down? Of a Down. Of a Down. Adon. But we get one of these Hunt's Brothers pizzas like once a week. Maybe sometimes 3 times a week.
Murdoch says, System of a Up.
System of an Up. 7-Up.
Romeo India Zulu says, have you not heard of them before, Scorp?
I've heard of that.
I did not hit her. It's not true. It's bullshit. I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark.
I've heard of the group, the singing group. Is that who that is? I just haven't. I don't associate what songs they sung though with whatever. That's my problem though. Like I can, fuck. I can hear about. I know like groups. I know song names sometimes. I know the lyrics to some songs, but I can't put them together with who sings what. A lot of them that way.
Just Call Makor says, where is my Voyage Home sound clip? I linked a video for you in sound request. Murdoch says,
I never got around to
I tried
it.
watching that movie, couldn't get into it. Dude is too cringe. Not actor but the part.
It's where they keep the nuclear vessels. Nuclear vessels.
Yeah, I didn't get a.
Just Call Makor says, trust me. The actor is just as cringe.
Well, the video, I did watch the video clip though. It's like somebody's created version of that scene. And I was gonna clip it, but then I tried to get Minecraft working better, and that took all damn evening to figure out. It just sucks that they want you to use the internal Java for that shit to work. No
Just
matter
Call
what.
Makor says, oh, did you see the new Worf look in the Picard trailer?
Pickard. I've seen Worf's look for Picard. He's like got white hair and white eyebrows and a goatee and yeah. Hort. What? Michael Dorn always emphasizes on the H. He'll talk about in this game, like, because he's in this game, Worf is, and he'll talk about weapons, but he'll go weapons. You're like, there's no H in there, man. Weapons.
Murdoch says, Michael Korn, great actor, has great ears.
Ears of corn. My God, it's the children of the corn. Michael Korn. With suspicious minds.
Just Call Makor says, I went to the bread store and got some cheap snacks, so I will probably gain another 200 pounds.
Sounds awesome. What'd you get?
Murdoch says, good luck with that.
It's an achievement. Achievement unlocked.
Just Call Makor says, honey buns.
Any kind of, what's the brand of them? Ah, my goodness. You did it before I could. I had just turned it. Okay, whenever like the audio goes off on here, it's usually when I'm switching to a screen where I can use the to type in stuff. And I was just typing the achievement thing. I was gonna put something similar to that in there.
Just Call Makor says, Mrs. Freshly's.
Mrs. Freshly's.
Murdoch says, well, since it's October, I also did sort of the same, but tried to find things not as bad. I got Durham's chocolate malt balls and chocolate banana chips.
Dude, Mrs. Freshly's, I've got such a history with Mrs. Freshly's. I started a damn since my mom at her store, that's the pastry product that she would have in her store.
Romeo India Zulu says, I have no snacks.
That's not right. You need snacks you need snacks stat. But she that's what she would get in, and I got to wondering like what the date was like to toss them out, because my mom there wasn't a thing like saying, okay, here's when this runs out of date, you need to like throw it away. So she would have it on the shelf for a damn long time, So I got to looking at it.
Just Call Makor says, if you want snacks, find a discount bread store. They are amazing for cheap snacks.
Yeah, we had one of those. It's called the Day Old Bread Store or whatever around this area, where you can get like bread that's out of date or whatever, and snack cakes and things of that nature too. But I went on to Facebook under Mrs. Freshly's, and I asked them like, how do you know when something's out of date for Mrs. Freshly's? And because it's not actually printed on there, but the date that it was created is on there. And it turned into like a 5 to 6 year constant like messaging on their Facebook of other people jumping in there asking the same question underneath my question, and then asking me because I had figured out how to decipher when it was created, by like what year, month, and all that kind of stuff, because that information's on there. It just doesn't tell you what you're looking for unless you look for it. But it doesn't tell you when it will go out of date, because whoever brings in the pastries to the original store, if they're cold, and it's up to the store to say, okay, start on
Murdoch
this day,
says,
it goes out of date.
I've gotten to the point where I'm happier not having a gut, and I find that eating bread things is one of the biggest things that create a gut, cause bread turns into sugar.
It sure does. I eat a sandwich every day. Well, I didn't today, but I do every day before work. Because it's quick and I can eat it while I'm driving. But yeah, it's up to like whenever a store receives a delivery of Mrs. Freshly's, they have to mark down like what day it came on, and then like 30 days. So they're responsible for taking it off the shelf whenever it hits this 30-day mark or whatever, because it's not printed directly on the packaging. It can be if the store has the ability to, they can print on the package when it will go out of date. But Mrs. Freshly's themselves does not print that information, because they freeze the stuff whenever they make any kind of like pastry cake or something like that. They freeze it instantly, and then it goes into like a storage thing. And within like 3 months, hopefully they've sold it, so that then when it thaws out, whenever it gets delivered, the countdown begins. But you can probably go to Mrs. Freshly and find that damn thing on there. Hell, I finally stopped getting notifications from it, Because everybody would say, hey,
Arcanoloth
when does
says,
this product go out of
being in a
date?
caloric surplus causes weight gain. Being in a caloric deficit causes weight loss. Eating food causes shit to come out your ass. Amazes me the energy people have to try and debate this basic fact. Imagine if they channeled that energy into picking up a barbell. Murdoch says, did you know they found hundreds of bodies in Ben Franklin's basement in England?
Really?
Just Call McCower says, and then you had to delete the post and stop eating MRS Freshlies because people wouldn't stop messaging you about it.
They would message me about like when was the manufacture date of this, because they apparently thought I worked for Mrs. Freshly because I kept answering them for like several years. Ben Franklin's basement, I wouldn't doubt it, because I think he took cadavers and
Murdoch
ran experiments
says,
on them.
his roommate was into learning about physiology and at the time it was illegal.
Yeah, he probably participated in some of that himself too. Because he was into science and studying the brain and all that shit.
Murdoch says, yeah, his roommate was robbing graves. Arcanoloth says, also, I will never not laugh at my gay friends joking about dudes with guts. If they can't find their dick on their own, I ain't volunteering for that fucking search party, no way. I wouldn't fuck a fatty with someone else's dick. Murdoch says, but yeah, kind of hard not to know if it's your roommate.
Right.
Arcanoloth says, men think straight women are shallow, they ain't seen gay men talk about fat dudes.
You can pretty much guarantee that Franklin knew about it and even
Just
participated
Call
in
McCower
helping.
says, I think if people want to eat themselves to death then that is their business and I won't judge you for whatever you do. That is my opinion on it. Not a direct diss at you, but I just find it that people are always worried about me. Maybe worry about yourself and let me do what I do.
All I want to do is zoom, 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 and a boom, boom. Yeah, you know, Franklin probably helped the dude out every once in a while. Like, hey, help me bring this one in too. And he says, well, can I study this part of him? Yeah, sure, Ben, go ahead. You know, duh. It was like, I think, wasn't it documented upon like Benjamin Franklin's belongings that he did have like heads and jars and shit like that too, hands and whatnot. Surprised they didn't try to make a Frankenstein
Murdoch
monster.
says, it's very simple, don't eat too much, work out, stay away from habitual eating of sugar and bread, get some sun and take some vitamin D, eat some veggies sometimes,
I stay away
lean
from the sun.
Enjoy life.
I stay away from the sun. It doesn't like me.
Arcanoloth says, right, it's everyone's personal business, as long as they do not involve me in their affairs. A friend of a friend and his wife are both huge, and the wife is not very smart. She was complaining about the hospital telling her to lose weight before getting pregnant like it's some kind of social injustice, and I just walked off. Not going to get drawn into a debate with a moron. Arcanoloth says, it's not the size that bothers me, it's the insistence that I participate in their personal delusions that grinds my gears.
Grinds your gears? It really grinds my gears. Do I still have that?
You know, that really grinds my gears.
Just Call McCower says, Lindsay Lohan.
Lindsay Lohan? Is she still alive? I was randomly watching YouTube videos
Just
again.
Just Call McCower says, yes.
And they were talking, one of these videos was about Cara D'Evangeline, or whatever her name is, that was the witch in the what the hell you call that? Suicide Squad movie. Yeah. They were talking like, there was a thing about like going downhill or whatever, comes clean about drug use. And I was like, really? So I watched this video and she's like strung out and everything like that. I'm like, oh my God, she's like the next Lindsay Lohan. Except she's not running a car into people's houses. Hollywood, Hollywood. I just find it hard for myself to like actually, if I were to actually work out, when would I have the time? I'm at work more than I'm at home. Constantly running around that damn store 100 miles an hour. That and my broken foot.
Arcanoloth says, finished the corn whiskey. Time to open this bottle of Old Forester the fam gave me.
Oh, no, she run off. I think when a Voth runs
Just
away
Paul
from that
McClure
console.
Says, you are at work for like 20 minutes a day. You stream for 3, and you sleep for 12.
The average time I'm at work is enough to have a 30-minute break, if that means anything. I get the it's like a 1:30 to or 2 o'clock every day on average. But staying up and like, you know.
Just Call McCower says, my bad, 22 minutes a day. Arcanoloth says, Scorp, I say this all the time, fitness has become the new middle class thing to signal you are not poor. Takes time and a bit of cash to join a gym. Rich people don't care about the money, but you can't pay someone else to do the exercise for you, so a fit body signals discipline and the free time to attain that.
Yeah.
Arcanoloth says, so if you are poor, fixing that is more urgent. Worry about the gym later.
Well, when I was taking Taekwondo, I worked out a whole hell of a lot, you know, because of constantly doing that. So I know how to, like,
Murdoch says,
get
Rocky
everything
was
going.
poor. Eye of the tiger.
Eye of the tiger, it's the feel of the... Oh, damn it. I forgot. Where are my people at? Oh, yeah, they're... Wait. They're stuck the fuck over there.
Arcanoloth says, some people would disagree with me, and say you can at least walk round the block, do bodyweight stuff. If you can find the time, that's great.
Well, it's supposed to be like, you know, when you work out, you elevate your heart rate, and or it's a constant thing. It's like, since I'm at work all the time and I'm walking constantly, it's not considered exercising because it's not like one of those, like, constant stepping walks. It's stopping, it's doing this, it's doing that, so it's not like an exercise. But
Arcanoloth says, a Walmart pull-up bar is cheap. If you are on the heavy side, might not buy the cheap one. Grab a kettlebell and do some swings. That's affordable.
There's more to working out than lifting weights, you know. That's kind of the thing. Like, not lifting things that are heavy. If I wanted to lift weights, I could just work on my Volkswagen. Change its tires out. That'll give you a workout.
Depending on how much you move around at work, it might be low intensity steady state, might not. Just Call McCower says, it is considered exercise for about a week, but yes, if you are not constantly pushing your body, then it no longer is exercise.
Sexercise. Well, I'm
Murdoch
constantly
says,
running around there.
Yeah, getting steps in is great.
Concrete
Arcanoloth
floor
says,
steps.
resistance training and cardio are both important, yet that and diet. None of them are a replacement for the others.
But I'm like non-stop. When I get at work, it's a constant. You're going. Whether it be on the register, you walk away from it, you come right back. Your arms are steadily moving from one side to the other. Your hips are twisting back and forth constantly. And it works you out. I mean, busting sweat every day. But get home and pig out. Eat and go right to sleep. I've been having like a little bag of jerky.
Says,
that's about
if
it.
you are moving constantly, not maxing out but maintaining a 60% level of exertion for 30 minutes plus, that's less yet.
Yeah. The only time I get like off my feet at work and I'm not moving around is when I go on a 30-minute break, where I just sit in the break room. But usually, depending on who I work with, I'm getting up and doing it anyway. Like on Tuesdays, whenever we have our fresh truck that comes in, we're constantly, one of us is on the register walking back and forth, checking people out as fast as possible, going back, lifting up the milk, putting it up, pushing these rolltainers around that are like really heavy, and constantly back and forth. Like you're picking up a jug or two, you're turning, you're putting it over here, you're picking it up, you're putting it over here. It's a constant motion of everything. And then you're putting things inside the cooler, so it's from down low to up midway. Extend arms in, back down, and up and in again. So it's like a workout routine. And then you're like just out of breath or whatever when you're done with it. And then that's whenever the vendor comes in, wants you to check them in. So you got to grab the handheld, run over there and check them in, running around all this stuff, checking customers at the same time. Then they're like, oh, hey, can you work on this section? You have to like lift a shelf up that still has stuff on it, unless you want to take all the junk off the shelf. I had to rearrange the lawn and garden the other day, or yesterday. She wanted me to condense it, so I had a choice of either taking everything off of the shelves or leaving what was on the shelf, moving the shelves, and then adding to the shelves. So I thought, I can lift that. You know, so I did it. I would lift it one notch at a time if I had to on both sides. It had glass on it too, so I was really weary about that. And then it was about like 6:30, 7 o'clock, bringing all the crap from in and outside, which is, there's a U-boat, which is this 8-foot by 1.5 feet wide, with bars on, one side or the other, and it's got like potting soil all over it, which is above halfway right now. It used to be all the way at the top, and that thing's hard to push. Then you got the charcoal cart that's hard to push, and you got this little tiny rinky-dink, like it used to be a little Debbie rack or whatever. It's a piece of shit to push around because it's falling apart. Pick up all the chairs outside. It's a constant. Then when you get in there, you gotta like stoop down, and because they have the safe is on the bottom, like on the floor, so you have to like you gotta get down there either by bending over or sitting down or getting down there on your knees, taking all this change out, which is hard to pick up so you're like straining to pick up, like you're off balance, but you're having to like use both hands because the change is so damn heavy. And counting that, going to the office, it's just a constant. It's just over and over and over. Then when someone says, oh, hey, do y'all have so-and-so or whatever, and what aisle is that on? Could you go get it for me? And I'm like, okay. So you walk across the whole damn store to go to like the automotive department to pick up one little damn thing this person didn't want to get. It's just a constant, no matter what. And then you can finally like get a bottle of water or something. Because the water fountain at work doesn't work anymore, so you gotta do something. Oh yeah, I forgot I put some stuff in the exchange yesterday evening after stream. Cool. But it's a constant mess. Man, we barely were able to like put all the overstock fresh food in the overstock cooler in the back. There was so much shit. Boxes of pizzas. Dollar General sending us different sizes of Hot Pockets. So they have like, the standard Hot Pocket box when you buy a Hot Pocket.
Live long and suck it! Indeed.
Suck it! Indeed. I like that, indeed. But usually like a Hot Pocket, if you like buy one, they come in that little tiny, like, what is it? Like 8x8 box, maybe 9-inch by 9-inch or something. About an inch tall. But the ones we've been getting are like, there's still 2 in there, but they're stacked on top of one another. So the box is like maybe 2.5 inches tall by the size of a Hot Pocket, but too tall. And they keep sending us back and forth these different versions, and only one type fits in this damn shelf in the cooler. It's a pain in the ass. So yeah, whenever I'm like not at work and I have a day off, I tend to oversleep. I tend not to want to do shit. On the good shit. Toilet seat, it's a sweet shit from my ass to my feet. I mean, I used to, like, whenever I was off work, I'd go for a walk, you know, down the road or whatever like that, a few miles there at a time or whatever, because it's hilly where I'm at, so you're going uphill both ways type situation. You know, like you go up a hill, then you level off, and you go down a hill. So then I would turn around, go up a hill, up and then down, you know. Maybe walk about 3 miles one way and 3 miles back sometimes. That was when my foot wasn't broken. Yay. Now I don't do shit with it. I am not going to go to a damn doctor. It's going to take forever for them to figure out. I mean, the last time I was supposed to go to a doctor about anything, like an actual, like, you know, that would do surgery type doctor, or actually not a primary care physician, you know, that just kind of checks you for coughing and all that, whatever, you know, or prescribes you medication type, but one that actually, like, is a surgeon doctor, or that can do surgery, but I wasn't going to have any kind of surgery. It was like a checkup for something else or whatever. I can't remember what the fuck it was, but they made the appointment and nothing, you know, like, oh, like a week before my appointment, that's whenever
What are you laughing at?
So, like I was gonna go to this appointment that they had for like an actual doctor to go to, but a week before Christmas, which mine was like maybe on the 22nd was the appointment, they decided they're going to go on vacation, just cancel all appointments. It's like, great. So they rescheduled, right? So then when the reschedule happened, well, that doctor had COVID. So they couldn't see anybody for like a few weeks or something like that. So they rescheduled again. And then I couldn't go because something, I can't remember what was going on, because I couldn't get out of like something. What the fuck was that? I don't know. It was like 2 years ago. But anyway, so they just, the appointment time that was allotted completely canceled, and I would have to like get reset up for all that. I was like, nah. If they don't give a shit, then I won't give a shit either. But yeah, I think in my foot it's like tendons or ligaments, whatever. I think a tendon that's completely snapped on the inner, like right below the ankle. Bullshit. Down to the bottom of my foot. Because I used to have, since I'm flat-footed, I did have like a little bit of an arch thing going on, but now bullshit. It's like bullshit. The whole inner part of it, it's like it's
bullshit.
It's like it's moved down.
Bullshit. Bullshit.
And it doesn't have an arch area anymore, and it's constantly in pain. Except when I'm not standing on it.
Bullshit.
Bullshit.
Samu Wraith says, damn it, LOL.
Bullshit. Bullshit.
I like the Keanu one.
Just Call Makora says, I broke my foot when I moved
Let's
from
get it
Florida
on,
to
I said!
Pennsylvania. It was not a fun time.
No, I remember that. But yeah, I could tell, like, I could stand on, here at the house, there's like, from living room to kitchen, there's this strip of some sort of stuff in the floor that's, you know, in between two sections or whatever. It's trim or some shit or whatever. I don't know. My stepdad put it down. But I used to be able to like stand on it with both feet, and my foot, not much of an arch there, but still was able to go over both. Now whenever I stand on it with both feet, my left one, the middle of my foot hits that first and then over the rest of it. So it's like the middle of my foot is falling.
Says, "Yeah man, my foot's got something wrong. I stretch it a certain way, there's a pull in it, but I just been dealing with it. I eventually need to get it looked at."
The feet are so hard for them to like look at too, because there's metatarsals in there, which are tiny bones, and you know, it's like a sack of rocks if you look at it that way. So if it's anything broken, but if it's a snapped tendon or ligament or something like that, I don't know what they do to fix that shit. I don't have any kind of money. I don't have medical insurance. What the fuck? So why even bother dealing with it? Best thing I could do is like wear compression socks.
An NCO once told me, "Take care of your feet. Without those you gotta low crawl everywhere."
Low crawl. Cushion Soul OD Green. I mean, I got like cardboard and I wrapped duct tape and taped it to the bottom of the inside of my shoe to create like a false arch support, because the arch supports that I have, I swear, they do not work. I don't know what it is, but anytime, what was it? There was a YouTube video about these two doctor dudes that were talking, and he said anytime you buy like those soft
says,
ones.
"I use a wrap scorp."
Yeah, those to wrap your foot tight. Yeah. But he said anytime you get some of those flexible arch supports that aren't actually stable and hard, that you're not really supporting the arch. You know, it's just flattening it out, and whenever you wear it anyway. And that was, you know, the contributing factor, being along that like hard floor all the time at work, and poor conditioning of my feet as they were anyway, being flat-footed. For all of my life, I could fake an arch. But, no. So anytime I've not been standing on my feet for a little bit, it's always a slow start getting up every time. Because once I step on that left one, that's when the like, pain goes, fing! Like, okay.
Just Paul McCower says, "Attention, if you or a loved food has been diagnosed with mesothelioma, you may be entitled to financial compensation." Just Call McCower says, "Foot, not food."
If a foot has been mesothelioma, oh my god. I can't help it, but whenever I watch one of those commercials, I get that Sweet Home Alabama song stuck in my head. Mesothelioma.
Arcanoloth says, "Feet are friends, not food."
Feet are friends.
Arcanoloth says, "Ought to smell of defeat."
Smell of defeat. You know, this may be harsh to say, but like mesothelioma, harsh cancer.
Sam Wraith says,
you know?
"At Just Call McCower, I like the med they advertise called Tramfiant. I'm like, how corny can you get?"
Tramfiant. Yay! Well, have those Camp Lejeune ads stopped running on TV now? I hadn't watched anything for a while. If you or someone you know has been like exposed to the water at Camp Lejeune, hey, there you go.
Sam Wraith says,
"Congratulations.
Camp Lejeune is still running Scorp at my work."
Okay, so that's a yes then.
Romeo India Zulu says, "That's the street name too. The real name is like a spellcast or something."
Spellcast or something. As long as it's not in California, you're good. Because anything in California, like they put down, you know,
bullshit.
What is that? Something 65 or whatever.
Camp Lejeune ads run non-stop here.
Camp Lejeune. It almost makes you say, like, I guess I was there since you're making me think I was there. You'd think by now that commercial's got out enough to where if the people that were affected by it or whatever would already know, you know, being in the military and all. I mean, is there one person that's out there that's saying, okay, well, X amount of people were exposed or whatever like that. We still haven't received word from Joe or what, you know. Anybody know where he lives? Oh, I can't remember. You know. We'll still send that commercial out so he can see it. When did all those things start happening anyway, like the you may be whatever for compensation commercials? Because I always remember like this blonde lady on TV or whatever.
Just Call McCower says, Joe lives in my pants.
Joe's in your pants? Jose's in your pants?
Bullshit.
It's like the Johnson & Johnson thing, you know? It's like if you were a woman and you lived as so-and-so whatever and use Johnson & Johnson products, you may be entitled for compensation. It's like all of a sudden those commercials just started popping up everywhere at one time. It's like the catheter guy. Oh my God, the cowboy catheter
Romeo
guy.
India Zulu says, the medicine commercial
Bullshit.
always say, ask your doctor if this medicine is for you. Like, why can't he read my file and just tell me what to take?
Right? Exactly. Or here's the thing, like the Zoloft commercial I always remember. It's like only a doctor could diagnose you with depression. You go to the doctor, they're like, do you think you're depressed? And I'm like, you're the doctor. You're supposed to be diagnosing me, and I'm not supposed to be like saying, yeah. What the fuck? Do you think you need this medication?
Murdoch says,
the fuck?
Doctors are full of shit half the time.
Yeah, they are.
Samu Wraith says, or they got all these meds with side effects they read after the initial advertisement and I'm like may cause internal bleeding and I'm like the hell.
Yeah, exactly. May cause stroke or or death and 70% of the subjects exposed to it. You're like, and someone just wants to clear out their sinuses with this shit? What the fuck? What do you take you take medication for the medication you're taking, pretty much. You know? That's why what I take.
Romeo India Zulu says, always Sam's side effects list is longer than my original issue.
Right? That's why like people go in and they come out with like a big bag full of like medications or whatever to combat the side effects of this medication. So like what did you originally go in for? You're like, I don't remember, you know.
Arcanoloth says, a big OL bag full o' dicks.
Big old bag full of dicks. Dick Richardson. He's got a huge. He's got Johnson on his side there.
Samu Wraith says,
Who Johnson?
or your skin gets all irritated or you start bloating.
Yeah. Or the commercials that were always like, if you or someone you know has died, please
Just
call
Call
us.
McCoy says, Morgan and 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 Morgan. Romeo India Zulu says, Ricardo Cabeza. Arcanoloth says, at Just Call McCoy call the hammer. Arcanoloth says,
Hi, I'm Saul Goodman. Did you know that you have rights?
And I want IT me
Constitution says you do, and so do I.
Says,
I believe that until proven guilty, every man, woman, and child in this country is innocent. And that's why I fight for you, Albuquerque!
Better call Saul. Saul Goodman, attorney at law, 505-164, C-A-L-L, 505-164, C-A-L-L. Serious when you...
If you or someone you know. Catheter. I'm a cowboy and I know pain. Catheter. That's where Greebog was earlier. I found him standing there, and he was like adding people. I walk over here, and I start doing the dance in front of him on his camera, on his in-game camera.
Samu Wraith says, and that's why Scorp fights for you, Arcanoloth and Albuquerque.
Arcana-Kirky. That's why I fight for you.
Yeah, man, them Chinese, man, you can't understand a word they say, man. They just try to listen to it all upside down, whatnot.
What not? What? Oh, a universal endeavor.
Bullshit.
I didn't even see that there. Bullshit. Bullshit. You said bullshit?
Arcano
you
says,
in the neck.
I'll tell you what.
I'll tell you what. What? I done told you.
Bullshit. Get shit on! You ignorant, self-serving, killjoy, nitpicking bitch! Whore. Asshole.
Arcano Loth says, I hit the PvP queue earlier, ground popped and I got teleported around a few times and the match ended. GG. Just call Makora says, I forgot to watch Lady Hulk today.
Oh, did it come on? Screw you guys. I know the last week's that they had Daredevil or whatever on it. And she was like talking to the camera. I guess I only have one episode left.
Let's light this motherfucker up! Bullshit.
And
let's see, what is it? What is it? What is it?
Samuraith says, me Scorp I like the single bullshit command LOL.
The single bullshit? Bullshit.
This is some bullshit.
What did we stop right here for? Okay, we went too far. Oh wow, okay.
Fucking thing sucks! We'll do it live. We'll do it live! Fuck it! Do it live! I'll write it and we'll do it live! Just do it!
Bullshit. Bullshit.
Romeo India Zulu says, Judas too spicy.
Judas too juicy, too spicy.
Do I look like I'm joking?
Judas too juicy. He had somebody make that, right? It's just funny to me.
I did not hit her. It's not true. It's bullshit. I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh.
Romeo India Zulu says, no idea. Didn't inquire. Romeo India Zulu says, achoo. Samurai says,
he gets
are you
cold.
sure Riz sounds like bullshit?
He gets cold and sneezes.
How about some more beans, Mr. Taggart? I'd say you've had enough.
Romeo India Zulu says, I'd say you had enough.
I'd say you had enough.
How about some more beans, Mr. Taggart? I'd say you've had enough.
Repeat. The imposter is not to be injured.
I'm Captain Kirk! I'm Captain Kirk!
Shad farts, he's Captain
Kirk. Shit. Where's the Dumb and Dumber one? Damn it.
How about some more beans, Mr. Taggart? I'd say you've had enough.
Romeo India Zulu says, sound search it.
Sound search it.
Arcano Loth says, how many farts could a fartman fart if a fart man could count farts? Pyro Communist says, this stream is shit like smelly farts on the wind.
Ah, crap. I swear it's on here somewhere. Damn it. Damn, what the hell in a handbasket? Archer. Archer's died. Baseball caught. Thanks a lot, Cried. He's always throwing the baseball at me.
That's.
Samu 8 says, chat took X-Lax before it started. Streamlabs says, hate what you see? Please consider unfollowing and not renewing a subscription.
When Kramer hears about this, the shit's gonna hit the fan.
Maybe it was one of those random ones or something. Or is it like D&D? DD shits?
Streamlabs says, bored yet? If so, use the Twitch search bar at the top to find more exciting streamers. Arcano Loth says, there comes a time in every man's life when he has to say, damn the Beano, and full speed ahead with the habanero chili cheese fries. Arcano Loth says, usually when said man is drinking whiskey. Streamlabs says, at Skorkwana, are you about to be done?
But if your left hand sees how much fun your right hand is having, it won't want to be left out. Okay, now you have to share.
Jello gelatin pops. Real Jello gelatin, only cooler.
Suck it!
Arcano Loth says, at Streamlabs, haha, that's what she said.
bastard. What the fuck?
Samu Wraith says, there comes a time in a man's ass bleeds he wonders if it was truly worth it.
There comes a time in a man's ass.
Arcano Loth says, at Samu Wraith Lord no we've all been there.
But you don't have to take my word for it.
Bleeding bad home. Bleeding asshole. I can't fuck anything. Ah, damn it.
Pyro Communist says,
But you don't have to take my word for it.
Romeo India Zulu says, go go gadget legs.
Go go gadget legs. Go gadget legs.
Samu Wraith says, don't take a look, it's not in a book, not that bleeding asshole Scorp. Arcano Loth says, my father used to work at the post office, he was what they used to call a provocateur. He'd walk through the break room while a black coworker was eating lunch, and say, yet I think every man has had a homosexual encounter at least once, and the coworker says, what the fuck you talking about? Speak for yourself, man.
What?
What?
I think they may have fixed that right there. Right there, right there. Thank you, Archer. Thank you for putting that flare down.
Pyro Communist says, pancakes.
Pancake baddie. Hey,
Murdoch
baddie.
says, what you don't like a it'll back pussy now and then. Romeo India Zulu says, LOL I know some people who used to do stuff like that. Arcano Loth says, check my back pussy, make sure it is clean.
Brokeback Mountain. Brokeback Mountain. Brokeback Mountain. Brokeback Mountain. I'm gonna hear you now.
Bullshit. Bullshit.
There once was a shit that took itself.
Arcano Loth says, was talking about this with some people the other day. The military is full of the straightest gays and the queerest straights you'll ever meet.
That's an interesting opinion fact thing. What do they do about, like, okay, say somebody had, like, was born a man and went through that whole assignment thing or something like that, and then, like, if they would they be able to be drafted into the military if they were born male and then became female? Because it's only, like, if you're male, right? Or say case thing too, like say if someone's born female, they become mailed.
Arcanoloth says, I joined into the tail end of Don't Ask, Don't Tell, and that was repealed when I was in.
Like, if a woman became a man, could she then be drafted into the military?
Romeo India Zulu says, there are women in the military these days, Scorp.
I mean, like, the whole... if the draft thing, happened thing or whatever. Because they're only like, if you're, only guys get to go into the military when they're drafted, they only pick the males. Well, would they... I don't know what I'm trying to ask. I have this just in my head thing right now.
Arcanoloth says, I read the Pentagon report on trans service members. Their conclusion was, these people meet or exceed standards, and their average annual spend on healthcare is well below the average for the service as a whole, so their rec was retain these members.
Oh. Why did that only bring like few of them up here? Beam me up, Snotty. Okay, what is the universal? Participate in a PvP match. Poop versus poop.
Arcanoloth says, Scorp, you are debating a hypothetical, because if the draft ever came back, it would be over the express objections of the Pentagon, and no president is going to take them on in that arena without a very good reason. Samuraith says, no more beaming, Scorp, lol.
No more beaming up the ass.
Romeo India Zulu says, in my opinion, if you can shoot a gun and remember whose side you're on, it don't matter.
True. Yeah. I just hypothetical pretty much. Because it was always about if you were born a man and you had to register for the selective service.
Arcanoloth says, the fact of the matter is, draftees make exceptionally poor expeditionary soldiers, and America uses their military as an expeditionary force, so it has to be a professional, volunteer force.
That thing that...
Samuraith says, I watched Spaceballs earlier today.
Spaceballs? You watched some balls today? What the hell? Hold on a minute here.
Murdoch says, it's okay, Scorp, you can join, you have both sets of equipment.
Hardy har har. What's up with the desert?
Just Call Makower says, Spaceballs if free on YouTube.
But you don't have to take my word for it.
Samuraith says, at Just Call Makower where I watched it. Arcanoloth says, we learned this lesson is Vietnam, conscripts can defend an area, but their morale isn't there if you send them somewhere. They don't care, they don't want to be there. That's incompatible with the skills that have to be developed and maintained in an expeditionary force.
What happened to the desert?
Samuraith says, we learned this lesson from Lieutenant Dan.
Lieutenant Dan was always getting this funny feeling about a rock or a trail or the road, so he'd tell us to get down, shut up. So we did.
Lieutenant Dan was always getting these funny feelings about a rock or a trail or the road, so he'd tell us to get down, shut up.
Get down!
Romeo India Zulu says, the dark sand is where everyone walks, light sand is not used. Hashtag headcanon.
Is Nimbus about to start growing crops here? What the fuck? Am I just seeing this? Or is everybody seeing this?
Samuraith says, so we did, Scorp.
We did. We did? Is that what happened to us? We did?
Arcanoloth says, no loading or unloading in the brown zone.
Know what I'm saying? Not mean.
Romeo India Zulu says, there will be downtime on exchange at 1,400 boars. Murdoch says,
Boars?
I am gonna unload in the brown zone, oh yeah. Samuraith says, at Arcanoloth I thought we just had to avoid the deep cracks grinning _face _ with _sweat.
And in the mountains are
Romeo
weird.
India Zulu says, or ours, you know, whatever.
You know, it'd be cool if it was actually down when it said it was down. Okay, it's graphically getting crazy here.
Take me down to the Nimbus 3 where the tall shear's hiding and the Gorn are shitty.
Why don't you please stay? Okay, this doesn't look right.
Murdoch says, take me down to the Paradise City. Romeo India Zulu says, the waterfall is not a recreational area. Arcanoloth says, at Murdoch's oh fuck yeah you dirty boi. Samuraith says, at Arcanoloth lol.
The hell? Why does this look so weird? Ollie Ollie action free.
What are you laughing at?
What are you laughing at, mister? What are you?
This is what
laughing
happens when you fuck a stranger in the ass. Fuck you!
Right.
Romeo India Zulu says, okay sorry. Arcanoloth says, that's some amazing shadows and flighting.
Yeah, something's going on. I don't know if it's just me, though.
Samuraith says, whoa, how did that play?
Who played? And why did they play?
Samuraith says, see what happens Larry, see what happens.
See what happens when you find a stranger in the Alps?
See, now it's normal. Okay, if I go over here.
Nobody fucks with the Jesus.
Nobody fucks with the Jesus. Nobody G's with a fuckus. Okay, we're gonna go completely down here. We're gonna run to this wall. We're gonna run over here.
Samuraith says, see what happens, Shat, see what happens.
When you find
I missed the part where that's my problem.
I forgot about that one. I missed the part where that's my problem.
Bullshit.
Bullshit. What bullshittery is going on around here today?
Romeo India Zulu says, Bonesaw is ready.
Bonesaw is ready?
Says, no dirt in eye. Sad face.
No dirt in eye? Brown dirt and I.
Romeo India Zulu says,
dirt
got a Dale Gribble pocket sand sound or clip.
Dale. Don't think so, no.
Arcanoloth says, need that Macho Man Randy Savage clip. Samuraith says, at Romeo India Zulu how'd that get in there?
Here we go again.
Oh yeah!
Communication from Captain Pike. Enterprise to lower orbit, full visibility, show him what you got.
Captain.
Wait for it. Just like you said, whoever has the biggest stick wins.
Samu Wraith says, anyone ever watch Bully McGuire?
Yes. Yes, I have.
Scorpwana says, biggest dick. Romeo India Zulu says, you hear how he made sure to split those words up so there's no confusion? LOL.
Biggest dick. Biggest.
Samu Wraith says, oh hey, I found the slime devil shield at Romeo India Zulu. I threw one on my jelly ship.
Slime on the ship. Oh yeah, this is PvP. I was wondering what the hell's going on.
Arcanoloth says, everybody using chains of Grether.
Everybody in the house getting tipsy. Everybody fucked up tonight.
Romeo India Zulu says, I forgot to check the market lately. I wonder how much the favors are going for now. I got 25 stacks to sell.
Ooh. 25 stacks. Oh yeah. Low Lunette.
Samu Wraith says, is Cryptic staying on their schedule for when they start having sales? Romeo India Zulu says, best bet is to assume there will be some around Black Friday.
I've never played this map before, I don't think.
Romeo India Zulu says, the day people kill each other over $100 savings the day after they give thanks.
That's right.
Samu Wraith says, at Romeo India Zulu, only reason I asked is Walmart Amazon has already started having sales and a couple other companies, just figured I'd check.
Running into the battle. Boom. I love just jumping around and doing random shit. It's so much fun.
Bow down before the almighty bunghole. Coabastanda la Baratoya. Mas vale para no. I am Cornholio. I need TV for my bunghole.
Put your hands behind your back.
Are you threatening me?
Stop resisting.
Throw the book at him, Thirth. Take him to jail. He's a weirdo and no one likes him anyway.
You must release the almighty bunghole. You will not hurt the mighty bunghole. I will resist.
In the middle of the
I will
month when
resist.
people can't afford it. But just
You
be
must
ready
release
in
me
case.
now.
That's why I have been flipping
You
my
will not
dilly present.
restrain the almighty bunghole.
Yeah, they have it every once in a while, just randomly too. Like, I didn't know they'd be having so many of those 10th anniversary sales in such a quick succession next to each other. It's amazing. That's odd, very odd. Nice cheats. Who's cheating? Talking away. Oh, I don't know what I'm to say. I'll say it anyway. Here. Oh, I died.
Romeo India Zulu says, "Look, we just got a sale for slots and services, which is INE of the rarest sales. So next one, what it'll be for."
DK. Da-na-wa-na-na-na.
Samu Wraith says, "At Romeo India Zulu, which to me still doesn't make sense. They want that dollar. You'd think tax time they'd have a stupid amount of sales." Samu Wraith says, "For example."
In other news,
Romeo India Zulu says, "They lost one of their biggest spenders recently too."
Bullshit.
I'm watching you, Wazowski. Always watching.
Ugh. Let's see if I came in last. No.
Samu Wraith says, "At Romeo India Zulu who?"
No cheats again or block. How do you cheat on this? I don't get it.
Romeo India Zulu says, the augmented dictator.
The augmented dictator. The dictator. Oh, how you cheat.
Arcanoloth says, nobody cheated. They are mad because bad.
Well, it's this Joshua Borg guy person. Who's, right there in my friends list. Friend of Jenna. Do anything, and I think they had me. Okay. Someone lagged the map, so I couldn't do anything, and think they had me. That's a cheat. If they do it again, they are blocked. Somebody lagged the map. Oh. Oh. Weird. I don't know what that means.
Arcanoloth says, their client lagged and they died, and now they mad.
The mad. They are mad.
Samuraith says, at Romeo India Zulu, well, I know he goes through burnout periodically. Just Call Makor says, okay, so Minecraft works now? Murdoch says, it means that guy needs to take a break from playing video games. Arcanoloth says, Stow has lag. If you want a game without lag, don't play Stow. Arcanoloth says, at Murdoch's.
Get off the damn shed!
Minecraft. I can play it at 60 frames per second now, thanks to Arcanoloth suggesting to me to get what is it called? Play MC or?
Arcanoloth says, oh okay, he said lag is not allowed, so now I'm sure all the lag will disappear from the internet. Man, why didn't I think of that? Damn, I'm so dumb. Romeo India Zulu says, I know, but he uninstalled the game and apparently said he stopped doing content for Stow cause he was receiving too much hate over something he had nothing to do with.
This guy? Joshua Borg?
Arcanoloth says, people suck.
Dude, I know I suck.
Samuraith says, people whine over anything.
Yeah, on the original Minecraft launcher, I was getting 16 frames a second. And at most, sometimes 30, but frame lagging, and then when I would advance forward, it would even like stall out. No. So, tried out a few things today, and it works with that. What is it called again? Poly MC. Yeah, Poly MC is the Minecraft.
Now stand aside, worthy adversary.
Arcanoloth says, I was reading the other day about that Melissa Weintraub in the AT&T commercials. People messaged her on IG to say they wanted to play with her mommy milkers, and people posted her address and said, hey guys, let's go over to her house and rape her. She said she is afraid to go outside without a guard.
Just a flesh
wound.
Right! Right, I'll do you for that. You what? Come here. What are you going to do, bleed on me? I'm invincible!
Arcanoloth says, there is a respectful way to say someone is attractive, but OFC thirsty simps have zero chill.
We'll call it a draw. I see. Running away, eh? You yellow bastard! One's coming to you! I'll bite your leg off!
Run away. Change character. Gravy. MC Wolfcat, how is it going over there? You're up at an early time, but still. How's it going? Random for Gary. And might as well do this here whenever that comes up.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass.
MC Wolfcat 1 says, LOL wonder when you gonna see me.
And I'm all out of bubblegum.
Oh, I saw ya.
Samu Wraith says, some of these kids are so whacked in the head some people should not have a keyboard, honestly Scorp.
Right.
MC Wolfcat 1 says, doing good thanks. How's you?
I am sleepy for no reason. At all. Let me see. Get the kits and mods upgraded for the research here for Gary the Klingon. Gary the Klingon. Klingon Gary. Gary the Klingon Gary. The Klingon Gary. The Klingon. Klingon. So yes, Minecraft is playable under PolyMC, which at most maxes out to 60 frames a second. But I don't know about battling yet. There's no monsters around.
Bartender! Blood wine!
Samu Wraith says, you should have the command get your ass to Mars.
Where does that come from? That sounds
MC
familiar.
Wolfcat 1 says, well, I'm going to bed now. But I wanted to come by before I go to Dreamland.
Alrighty. You go to bed. A bit, I'd say early, late for you to be going to bed, but I'm about to as well because I have to get up in like not 9 hours to do something. So.
MC Wolfcat 1 says, before I go I will leave you with this. Just Call McCower says,
Billy Mays here for ESPN360.com, the revolutionary tool for watching sports. It's the live sports you want, wherever you are. The secret is in the internet connection. Live sports travel along this wire to the back of your desktop.
Live sports at work? That's much better than work at work.
Wherever you go, live sports surrounds you.
Hi, are you on your feet all day? Hey, I'm working with you all day. I got a job. You don't need all day. Hey, big guy. You don't just $19.99. You don't need all day.
Romeo and Juliet says,
Billy Mays here. Billy Mays just $19.99.
Are you on your feet all day? When you all day?
For just $19.99.
MC Wolfcat 1 says, at Romeo and Juliet thanks I will goof to goof.
Haha, I got out of the stacky thing. So whenever you start over there, you're not supposed to be able to move.
Says, F.
Yeah.
MC Wolfcat 1 says, have a good one everybody.
You too, MC Wolfcat.
MC Wolfcat 1 says, stay awesome Scorpion.
We'll try. Gary.
Arcanoloth says, hi, I am Billy Mays. Are you sick and tired of your balls sticking to your thighs? Boy, do I have the solution for you. Introducing the Ball Juggler. The world's first vibrating cod piece. Only 17 low payments of $799.99. Call today.
17 payments. And we're still not done.
They're attacking from the west.
Samu Wraith says, at Arcanoloth there you go to shut him up lol.
Hi, Billy Mays!
Samu Wraith says, the ball slapper.
The ball slapper.
Romulans are attacking from the south.
Oh no, oh my.
Pyro Communist says, I'll never shut up.
Romulans are attacking from the south.
Never gonna shut me up, never gonna put me down, never gonna turn around. Never gonna make me cry, never gonna say goodbye. Ramalama Ding Dong, Yens. Come on, we're getting bored over here.
Says, yo, why they call you the cock knocker? Well, you see, that's actually a very good question, Washa. Oh, dear Lord, avenge me. Pyro Communist says, you all are stuck with me. Samu Wraith says, you're making multiple accounts.
Oh, Gary. Gary. Never gonna give, never gonna give.
Just Call Makover says, I don't know why people want to be around other people who don't want them around. Just Call Makover says, action shrugs.
Action. Action spooky.
Okay, fellas, let's get it on!
Romulans are attacking from the south.
May I have your attention?
Pyro Communist says, I'm like a annoying blowfly.
Attention, please.
Arcanoloth says, negative attention is still attention. Look at the world. North Korea popping off because they feel we are ignoring them.
North Korea. Hey, we're still over here. Okay?
Pyro Communist says, buzz buzz buzz.
Sorry for shooting me? What?
Just Call Makover says, you are not like an annoying blowfly. You are like a turd stuck on someone's ass, and the only way to get it off is to risk getting your hands dirty.
Oh, no problem. Hooah!
Pyro Communist says, beep 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 beep.
Beep beep. Who got the keys to the Jeep?
Samu Wraith says, Kim in Korea is not very smart. We could easily turn him into a landfill. He just doesn't think about it seems. Arcanoloth says, ya el nasty mutha truckers need a bidet.
Bidet is awesome. They squirt you in the ass.
Arcanoloth says, seriously. Romeo India Zulu says, he also has powerful allies. Arcanoloth says, what kind of barbarian lives in a world where paper and water exist, and thinks, gee, I got shit on my ass, let me stick my hand in that. Arcanoloth says, probably eats it. Samu Wraith says, he's just fortunate the mods are nice.
Turn around.
Pyro Communist says, Samu Wraith, shut up.
Ugh. Lightning. Shit. Fudge packer.
Samu Wraith says, dude, I'm not the one in here trying to annoy people. Arcano Loth says, Scorp, message Shad and say Shad. Romeo India Zulu says, this mod don't care. Y'all can handle yourselves.
Message Shad and say Shad.
Says, at Samu Wraith buzz buzz buzz.
Who is Shad?
Arcano Loth says, okay, I know I like to complain about people, but seriously. Just Call Makover says, can I really handle myself? Do you give me permission to handle myself?
Huzzah, huzzah.
Pyro Communist says, back in a tick, going to go say hi to Judas. Arcano Loth says, Scorp, Shad is a meme that refers to an artist called Shadman, who was known for drawing some sketchy art before they were arrested by European authorities.
So this is the
Samurai
guy?
Says, well, that's that, another glob fly swatted and gone from my site, lol. Romeo India Zulu says, I'm nobody's boss.
Nobody wins slamming doors.
The drill is in a critical state, but I need to shut down some sub-consoles.
Arcano Loth says, probably no relation, but I'm just laughing at the name.
Ah, he could tell me to shad up. Oh, Gary, you need the other shield, Gary. Where's the other shield, Gary? Is that it? Yes.
Just Call Makover
Okay,
says,
boys.
I wouldn't have a problem with the idiot, but dude attacked me in DMS and followed other chatters in here to other streams and harassed them as well. Just Call Makover says, honestly, I just want them gone.
What am I shooting at? Ah, there we are.
I shut down the sub-console.
Samu Wraith says, at Just Call Makover, you know where I'm coming from.
I'm a-coming. I'm a-coming.
Pyro Communist says, never going to happen, so get the fuck over it, dude, and move the fuck on, stop being a wee bitch.
But I need to shut down another sub-console.
Just Call Makover says, take a chill pill.
Protect me while I shut down this sub-console.
A reading rainbow. Reading rainbow. I can do anything. Things to know, ways to grow. Reading rainbow.
Samu Wraith says, okay, I'm done with WeChat bag, I'll be back tomorrow, not dealing with the clown later. Guys, I'm sorry, don't deal with that.
Oh. Okay, Sammy Wraith. You have a good night, dude.
Just Call Makor says, I'm sorry Scorp. I know you try to please everyone, but this scum has to go or some shit.
I understand. What if he apologizes? And means it. Yeah. Fleet marks. Well, Inverted Paradox says in StoChat he would highly suggest that you untime
Romeo
him.
India Zulu says, in other news, price for favors remains steady at 12.5 M per stack. Reading Rainbow. $12.5 million per stack. That's not too bad, right? Just Call Makor says, if he wants to apologize he can do so, but I have given him ample opportunity to do so and it is always met with aggression. If it was just a me problem I wouldn't care. But like I said, he does this to others in this chat and he follows them to other streamers. Romeo India Zulu says, before Risa started, it was closer to 20.
Ah, but it was started going up a little bit now. A little bit. Small craft. Oh, goodness. Follows them to other streams.
Romeo India Zulu says, slowly. At the end of the event, it was just under 10. I'm guessing around Wonderland time it'll jump. Just Call Makor says, my suggestion is for him to take his 24 hours and if tomorrow he wishes to continue being a douche then he can take another 24.
Ah. Just under 10. I don't remember like the amount of how much it was whenever I started the where's it at? What the fuck? Okay, there. On here. I mean it's probably like on one of the videos, right? So probably yeah, around Wonderland time it should probably, because that'd be like right in the middle, right? Like of when the summer event happened. Okay, 25 there, good deal. And we need to do the event. Jupiter.
Romeo India Zulu says, almost exactly the middle. I'll check again around Thanksgiving.
Nice. Yeah, because summer/winter, so that's like, yeah, the 6 months. It doesn't seem like it's been that long, though, right? Hell, I don't even remember, like, when was the last Zephram Cochrane one? The Zephram Cochrane day with the rockets and stuff? I don't remember the last one of those. I don't remember shit.
Romeo India Zulu says, speak for yourself. Time has been dragging on like a snail for me.
Time
Romeo
keeps on
India
slipping,
Zulu says,
slipping
LOL.
into the future. Time keeps on slipping, slipping, slipping into the past. I don't know. I just have a bad memory when it comes to when stuff is going on. What's going on? Roster. Let's check the peoples in here. It would be nice to withdrawal. Shit.
Romeo India Zulu says, I need to unbox these ships and check out the traits and see who needs what. That takes a while. Not sure if I want to do it tonight, Jate.
Right, and also being on console, how long it takes to do it there. What's it doing? Oh yeah, I was looking at this. Roster. Gotta donate, people. Gotta donate, people. Gotta donate. Gotta donate.
Romeo
people.
India Zulu says, add on the disconnect issues and it's even worse.
Yeah, how long does it usually take you to get from being disconnected to then getting back into the game? It's like 5 minutes, 10 on your Xbox.
Here they come. All ships, battle stations.
Battle stations. So that would drive me crazy. The disconnecting thing. I mean, hell, when it was disconnected on here, like, was it like a few months back or a month and a half back or whatever like that? During the day, I just didn't stream that night because it just kept going off and off and off and off.
Romeo India Zulu says, so at the end of a red alert your 5 minutes countdown begins to claim reward. If it goes fast, I can get back in with about a minute left. But every so often it expires.
Ew. Breaching the termite sector.
Romeo India Zulu says, it sometimes takes you back to character selection, but most of the time it sends us to the home screen or dashboard and we need to launch it from scratch. Just Call McCower says, so honestly. Since he wants to bring this up to Scorpion game. Do any of you think I am overstepping as mod by timing inverted paradox / pyro communist for his actions in chat?
Let's say 24 hours is a bit of a stretch, but I don't care about like what people do anywhere, chat or no chat. If you think that's the best, you do what you want to do. I mean, I trust your judgment a lot, you know, because past events and all that stuff. So if you think that's fair, let it be fair. It's just, you know, I'm gonna cut this off in like 5 minutes anyway, so there's not really much of the stream, you know, to go by. I just think that out of a fit of anger, some stuff was said that wasn't meant, and the continued back and forth of it is just making it worse. And that's all I know about it. I mean, it's just words on a screen, you know. It's probably not what some people actually think and whatnot, you know. I mean, I've been several times, you know, told to like get ran over and die or whatever.
Romeo India Zulu says, I can't tell someone how to feel or react. If Scorp gave you mod status and he don't mind, who am I to say? I just find it funny how they try to rope others into it, like sending me whispers or running to Judas.
What? Oh, come on. Yeah, like keep it like a one-on-one type scenario thing, like, you know. I mean, the only reason I ever like made it public the last time something happened with me was just because dude was actually psycho. I don't get these super psycho vibes from Inverted Paradox. I just get there's a misunderstanding, miscommunication type situation because I allowed the sounds to be played, and a lot of people just don't want to hear the sounds when they're talking about certain things, you know, like discussing television shows and all that, and someone just constantly playing over and over and over and over. Yes, that can be annoying. So that's the cooldown thing, and I just think that since then it's just kind of escalated when it shouldn't have, and it's my fault for allowing it to escalate. So everything is my fault anyway. That's why I'm hoping someone will come up with 10,000 channel points or 10 million, whatever it is, and end my suffering to others. Because that's apparently what I'm doing, is allowing the suffering to continue. Welcome to me.
Just Call Makor says, I mean, I was cool, and then he comes and talks about how nobody is ever going to get rid of him and shit like that. Like, just stop boasting about this shit. Don't DM me telling me to get hit by a car because I asked for cooldowns on a command. Don't chase others to other streams and harass them over this stupid bullshit.
Really? I did not know that. Yeah, everybody need to cool off. How about if I just don't stream for like a week? Everyone cools down. Because evidently that's egging it on. I just don't believe it's worth a ban, you know.
Are you kidding me with this? My ships make me invincible. Give up already.
Not unless it's a other than just okay. Whoever is like normally always in the chat in here, mod or no mod, people can vote what they want to vote about. Like, do you keep someone in or do you not let them stay? It can override me. I give everyone permission to vote on it together. You know. But then you have like how many people?
Says, dude even chased off Samuraith because he just won't fucking stop. Romeo India Zulu says, personal threats are worth a ban in my opinion. But complaining about sounds isn't an issue to me. Fuck, pop into a Triss stream and try to hold a conversation.
That's true.
Murdoch says,
they're always going off
I
there.
agree with Scorp. We all have spammed randoms or whatever, it just got out of control. He was wrong to DM you and act crazy, but I also see the double standard since we have all spammed before.
Yeah, well, it's just... I'd say like if this were like an open area of a lot of people that had, you know, because of just a handful of people saying get rid of someone from you know the chat or something like that. Well, I just don't see it as completely fair, even though, yes, it's been an aggravation. But to completely just say, okay, no, I mean, it's just easy to create another account anyway. So banning someone's not really banning them anyway, because people can still watch the stream. They can still participate in chat with a different name. I mean, it's just a Band-Aid type thing anyway. So, you know, it's not like back in the IR. Well, I guess it is, because it is IRC, isn't it? I don't know. I'm one of the gullible idiots, so I don't really have an opinion on anything. But I throw it off to anyone who has mod powers or whatever. If everyone, even those who don't have it, if
Romeo
if they vote,
says, you never know when someone experiences chat lag. I don't purposely override talking with sounds, it's all accidental. I try to fit them in between. Murdoch says, I understand how it feels to have someone annoy you in chat. Hate did that to me for a while, lol.
I actually saw him online today when I went over to Greebog's channel. Been wondering if he still had that name or not.
Vindale says, not streaming for a week won't fix people being stupid. There's always going to be assholes. Just Call Makor says, and then those accounts get banned as well. It isn't like it is very hard for me to identify alt accounts. Romeo India Zulu says, hey is in all the giveaway streams.
Are you kidding me with this? My ships make me invincible.
Romeo India Zulu says, not that that's a bad thing, I am too.
True.
Murdoch says, welcome to the chat at Vindale.
I just, you know, had wondered. Back in a bit.
Well done.
Alright. Fleet marks again. Hello, Vindale. Welcome to the end of the stream.
Romeo India Zulu says, and?
Yeah. Yep, very, very soon. For tonight. Not forever, just the end of the stream. Because once I clear this out and actually check on
Romeo India Zulu says, oh that's right. Appointment tomorrow.
Yeah, they're making me go in at 10:20 in the freaking morning. And it takes about 35-40 minutes from my house to get to the clinic that I'll go to. So I have to wake up earlier and deal with that shit. Just go in there, because you know it's never just an appointment to see a doctor or anything, right? You go there, you're just like, okay, here I am. They go, okay, they'll go sit over there, or either fill out some new forms or some shit. And you sit and you wait for like 30 minutes to an hour. And then finally, like, they call you into the room. They sit you there. They take your vitals or whatever like that. And they said, okay, they'll be in to see you in a moment. You sit there for another 30 minutes. They finally come in. They're like, okay, this here, that, whatever like that. Let's do this here too. Blah, blah, blah. It's been a while since we took your cholesterol, blah, whatever. You know, and then you finally can get out of there and you're spending like $140+ just to have another whatever. You know, and then by that time, you know, you got to drive back home. I probably won't drive directly back home.
Romeo India Zulu says, I decided to unbox the bundle on weekend. I will be at my sister's house and will have the time to browse and sort.
Nice. Nice. That's awesome. Overall holding contributions. Anybody gotten that they need some uplifting here? Let's see. Captain. Okay, no. Honored Captain, of course. Captain Darhar Master. Okay, 25. Anybody over 25? Because I think that's what this is. 25 is warrior. Okay, so 25 is warrior.
Just Call Makor says, I have a simple solution. I am just going to perma-ban him. Or I can just leave. I honestly should have done it when he sent me threats in DM, but I helped back. He can watch his streams and keep up his BS, and I'll just go back to doing what I did before I reconnected with you 6 months ago. I reported him the other day and he was temp banned for it. But as long as one of us is around, then he is just going to keep on going, and I honestly don't want to play this stupid game, and he is clearly, just call Makor says, not going to stop.
Well, that puts a very hard choice in my head.
Romeo India Zulu says, but then he wins?
Honored Warrior for that one. Okay, no for that. And anything else here? I don't know, dude. I had to hate. I don't want to see you go. I don't want that to happen.
Just call Makor says, I honestly don't care. It isn't my stream. I ultimately don't have control over what he does unless Scorp is 100% on board. And if he is going to continue to allow by an idiot in here, especially towards me or Samuraith, then I don't want to be around. Just call Makor says, be an idiot, not by.
I know what you meant. Let's see. Spire research. Yes. And that right there. Well, that's the thing. Even if you you perma-ban somebody, I mean, the constant creating of new names and pretending to be someone else for a while just to keep it going over and over and over, it's just a band-aid, the ban thing. So that's why I'm like, why bother banning? I mean if someone can continue to do that over and over, it doesn't really matter. I mean, apparently you can have infinite amount of names on a anyway.
Just call Makor says, ban evasion in theory is a permanently IP ban by Twitch. It will eventually solve itself. Just call Makor says, itself. Romeo India Zulu says, if you just block them then you won't see anything they say?
True, there is a block command.
Just call Makor says, TDS doesn't solve that issue.
Text to speech.
Just call Makor says, unless Scorp removes them from TDS. Romeo India Zulu says, fair point.
You're asking me to step up and be a man. I'm just a child in my messed up head. 5 supply miners, yeah. I mean, it's like a constant. If you do the IP ban thing, they can still watch the stream, correct? Then they can probably get like a VPN and continue it all over again. Even like in here, they can message me in the game. People can. So there's no. It's just a band-aid effect. I mean, even the text-to-speech. Yes, I could probably script something in there to say like, if this user is in this list of people, don't say what they wanted to. That they want the thing to say.
Just call Makor says, he is even in Discord right now calling me a baby over this shit. He refuses to even try and act mature about any of this.
I hadn't seen Discord yet. Fuck. I don't know. I mean, all I know is I have to go to bed so that I sleep and get up in the morning.
Vindale says, you can put them on ignore in game.
I don't like ignoring people in game.
Just Call Makor says, well, go to sleep.
Yep. Go to sleep and I'll shut everything down.
Bullshit.
I mean, I'm like the only moderator person in Discord anyway. If everything always continues to be a problem no matter what, I'm the one that started the streaming. So maybe that should be the end of it. The stream should be the end. If that's what it's causing. It's been causing a few issues. I mean, and I'm not the type of person to just say, you know,
Murdoch
one thing or the other.
It's all your fault, Scorp.
That's right. It is all my fault.
Romeo
Everything.
India Zulu says, don't end the streaming. Just make some chat rules and see if they follow them.
Well, we can go over the chat rules. I do actually have those in here. You have to agree to them because of the Soul situation before.
Just Call Makor says, I don't want these streams to end. I like chatting with everyone else. Even with the HATE3K issue I didn't have a problem with it. He just went overboard. Murdoch says, okay everyone, thanks for participating, but Scorp has decided to make this his last stream.
Let's see, where's this at? Settings. Tools. Where the hell is all this stuff at? Activity. Insights, achievements, collections, clips.
Fucking thing sucks!
Stream moderation. Is that it? Where is it at? Okay, chat rules that I do have set up. Criticism welcome if you can take it too. It's okay to joke with someone,
Murdoch
no
says,
deliberate harassment.
well, I just ignored HATE3K and he fucked himself, so.
Mods may have prids, but I am the mod. Any issue in chat, message me. It's no deliberate harassment. It's okay to joke with someone, but no deliberate harassment. I have that as a chat rule. No deliberate harassment. If that rule has been broken, it's permaban is up to whoever wants it to be done. That's all I'm saying. But is it a harassment for both parties type thing? I mean, if one person continues with the something else to someone else, then that's two people harassing each other. So it's like it cancels someone out.
Romeo India Zulu says, I don't mean written rules, Scorp. I mean, vocalize it. Like boxing. Take them to a neutral corner and give warnings.
True. How about, yeah, that's a good idea. This is like the last time for everything. If anything continues to happen because of this, then I will take out whatever. My wrath or whatever. I don't know if I got wrath or not. Look, it matters.
Just Call Makor says, when the stream ends I will remove his ban. But if he continues in the future then he is done. I will not personally antagonize him, but if he starts anything then he is done. Just Call Makor says, done.
Right. Let's just say if anything gets started again, then that's it. Permaban is...
Murdoch says,
if it matters,
well, the thing is, if I go into a stream and everyone is spamming, then I spam and get called out by a mod, I would probably be like WTF, however, that guy admitted to having a medical issue as well. Just saying, it just spiraled out of control. Most likely he will be done cause he will fight to the end on it. Romeo India Zulu says, it's okay to play favorites. If Core is your real friend and y'all have history and IP is just a viewer, that comes into play. Don't ruin relationships for this.
Right. That's true. I already screwed that up one time. I'm not doing it again. I put it into the hands of everyone else. If anyone thinks from this point on, if banning, you ban who you want to ban. That's it. If someone's being whatever, you give them the timeout. If they come back from the timeout and they're all like blah 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 and upset, do it. You don't need my permission, just do it. I trust every one of you that I've turned into a mod here. Even though it was like a crazy thing back then, but because I made everybody a mod. But yes, everyone that has mod privileges, they deserve mod privileges. I'm just saying that. So that's best judgment. You don't need my permission to ban anyone.
Murdoch says, I think the ideal thing should have been to nip it in the bud but with some understanding, not just banning anyone for whatever though.
Yeah, but I still say that banning is not like a fix anyway. I mean, sure you can have like under multiple IPs, but then you have a VPN, boom, your new IPs again. Change the VPN, change the IP, constantly over and over and over. Just everybody be cool. Be relaxed. Have fun. Laugh with me. I don't want to be mean. Not again. I don't want my devil horns to show up. No. I could put it on subscribers and moderator chat only. That would suck.
Murdoch says, I am fine with whatever though because he was way out of line for DM things.
Yeah.
Romeo India Zulu says, I'm still hung up on the wishing bodily harm via DM. That's as bad as face to face. No need for that regardless of what was said. Just call Makor says, anyway, go to bed dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to bed. If it's a constant like DMing of whatever, if it's wishing bodily harm via DM, yeah. So that, I don't know, like, would that be, is that a real feeling or just someone was pissed off and just said that? You know, like actually meaning it is different than just someone saying it. Like me, I just like sometimes wish that I could go out into the front of a vehicle that's coming down the road and just lay there and get ran over.
Just call Makor says, it doesn't matter if he meant it or not. Just call Makor says, it was said.
It was said, and what was said cannot be unsaid. Y'all do what y'all want to do with it. I give mods permission to do whatever they want to do with that. It's all up to you. All up to y'all. Whatever. All I know is I'm shutting her down. And going
Romeo
to bed.
India Zulu says, if they are old enough to say it and understand what they said, they are responsible for any and all consequences.
True. Very, very true. Wise man. Riz is wise beyond years. Okay. I'm going to shut her down. Getting there. Doing that. I don't want to like...
Murdoch says, night everyone.
Night everybody.
Romeo India Zulu says, go in front of a judge and say I didn't mean it. Punishment stands.
Punishment stands.
Just
so
call
true.
Makor says, O/. O/
instead of 07? Yeah, 07's like a salute or something like that. Anyway.
Romeo India Zulu says, take care y'all.
Killing it now. Ending stream.